survival, but people think so. Yeah. See? See? We actually want to feed the Lord. We want to give him life. Otherwise, there's no life for us. People don't know this knack, how to give life to the Lord. They don't know that there's a God living inside them that needs to be fed. You know, he's fed by, you come here, you start hearing, and then the feeding process starts. This is the impregnation. And then the Lord is born. You know, you're born again. See, spirit, the Lord makes you aware of him. See, you become aware, right, Radha? Aware that God lives inside you. Isn't that a nice awareness? You too there, Karuna, even you become aware that God is inside even you. Isn't that what a revelation it is? And then all you do is feed him. He's hungry. You know how children, they're drinking a lot. Krishna's like that too. They feed him a lot during the day. You can go away sometimes for a while, but he comes, I'm hungry, man. And if, as a real devotee, you like to do it. You want to feed him, right, Radha? You want to come to sadhu sangha. Even you're in your miserable job there, and you're looking at all their miserable friend people up there, and they're thinking, man, when can I get to sadhu sangha, man? I want to feed the Lord. I want to be. She's really thinking a lot now, I can tell. Considering all angles. You come up here, I start reading people's thoughts. I look at their faces and I can see their eyes going, I'm thinking about stuff. Back to the story. He was the greatest of all devotees. Thus, having been questioned by his class friends, the sons of the Suras, he remembered the words spoken to him by me and replied to his friends as follows. See, he was the best of all devotees. Can you imagine? You guys coming here are going to be the best of all devotees. It's win-win here. I'm here to make people the best of all devotees. Did you know that? As good or better than me. That's how we roll here. Okay? And how do you know you become the best of all devotees? Well, I just had to prove it. Lalita thought she would never get a reputation back, but because of that ecstatic worship, look at it now. Yeah, pristine. She's got her honor back. You notice? Krishna wanted to show real honor is being in him and her. Being in Radha and Krishna is the truest, greatest honor. That's how you just snap the false ego completely. You realize, hey, man, I'm into their honor. I'm just here on behalf of them. Okay? To be in them and them to be in me, my life is perfect. Who needs anything? Oh, you can laugh at me. You can call me this. You can call me that. And this name, throw eggs. It doesn't matter, man. But my life is about being in Radha and Krishna and them being in me, of course. Not just to be in them, because everybody's in them. The vidhi-bhaktis, ISKCON's all in them, right? Gaudiya Samiti's all in them. The whole world is all in them. But how many know what it is for them to be in you? Can you feel that extraordinary difference? Can you show that extraordinary difference to the world to the point of confusing them? Like, what's going on with you? Why are you crying? Why are you laughing? Why are you exuding all these things? Why are you saying all this stuff? Why are you coming down on the Maya? You just let live and let live. No, because live. Why? No, I'm not into that. No, I'm into live and let live. Awakening people and live. Transcendental potency is the key word. We're going to make it people aware. The Holy Spirit, transcendental potency, all potencies, how wonderful it is, how to access it. Give them the keys to the
Yeah, I was expecting that one. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama. Ooh,
Rama,
he's
Hare
back
Hare.
again.
Oh, I disappeared for a second. I was wondering, you guys were like spellbound. I thought, wow, frozen. They were frozen. It was me. Huh? Okay, here's River. She wants to come also.
Whoa.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, my thing. What happened to it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So, so Prahlad Maharaj said, when our father Hiranyakashipu went to Mandarkala mountain to execute severe austerities, in his absence, the demigods headed by King Indra made severe attempts to subdue all the demons in warfare. Alas, as a serpent is eaten by small ants, Alas, as a serpent is eaten by small ants, so the troublesome Hiranyakashipu, who always inflicted miseries upon all types of people. See, again, people don't see you see what you can see in the Bhagavatam? How things are. How do you know the demons are ruling? Are they not inflicting miseries on all types of people? Even on their followers? Isn't that interesting? That's why the Bhagavatam teaches the demigods and the demons are the controllers of the world. See, sometimes the demons get in charge, and what happens? Lockdowns, masks, human sacrifices, you know, um, pedophilias, all these kind of crazy things, transhumanisms, trying to act like God on earth, killing people, like saying the power to destroy people and kill them, just like God. It's God has the, he does all these. That's his job, but they want to imitate. So you can see the symptoms from the Bhagavatam. What's happening in the world? We need this kind of vision. We need the real vision. Otherwise, you'll think that is the real thing. That's the illusion. That is the problem. See? So the way to do it is we need to transcend this. Otherwise, the Hiranyakashipus will keep everybody in fear. Can you imagine how you would be if you didn't have this? And this is going on. That's all you had. You have to be in that. See, by default, you would have to be fully in that. Or at best, maybe you can go to David Icke and you can be in the demigods fighting this. But you're fully in the real transcendental Lord as he is, and he becomes in you. See? Then you have happiness in this world, no matter what it is that's going on. Yeah. I mean, this is the retreat, isn't it? Could you imagine? What if we were in jail? And they want to keep our body, they want to put us in jail or whatever. So you're in jail. What do? You preach to the inmates. Didn't you ever hear about Christians doing that or actually got the spirit? They do that. They just go and they're like enlivened, or they go in and they become enlightened because they get a Bible and then they feel God's presence. You ever heard that? Well, that's the kind of stuff. This is the zone that we're teaching people. Get really clear about that. There was one lady, she was so into Jesus, man. She had to sleep on a cold floor, and the floor was turned into like just a warm thing. It was no problem for her. So, like I told you guys, remember when I gave everything away? I was attracted to Jesus Christ, and I wanted to be like Saint Francis. So I gave all my possessions away, which were not easy. A lot of people wouldn't think, they thought I was nuts for giving them away. I gave all my money. I was giving my what do you call checks. I had these kind of traveler's checks, and I was signing them off to people. I don't want to take, what are you doing, you crazy person? I didn't care, man. And I gave my backpack away, all my coat, everything. I just had the clothes on. I just went, I had shorts on. I just traveled around the country, man. And God, I couldn't believe it, man. I don't know if I could have had the faith to do that again, but I don't feel inclined. But I did it. And I was I always had a ride, always had a place to stay. And I told you when I was on a train, and it got real cold up in the mountain, I couldn't get out. I was on a flat car, and it was exposed to the element. It was going below freezing. I was, the with the wind chill and all that. And then the God came in and just clicked on the warmth. And I was just sitting in a jacuzzi. It was amazing. And then the train finally went down, and I got off the train. Everything was fine. It does work. I mean, you have to be divinely inspired to do these kind of things. I don't think I would do it again, but I did it then. And so the Lord is a miracle worker. He does all kinds of things on all levels. This is the greatest miracle, to reveal the transcendental potency that's hidden from even the demigods. Isn't that the greatest miracle? For Prabhupada to write these books and to bring them to the world. Yeah. Have something to really love. I love these books. I will declare it, man. I love these books. These books are my life. Prabhupada is my life, really. All the devotees that connected to the Lord are I live on them, man. So why you guys are coming, why people are getting what they get. And you become like that too. You become part of the eternal family, man. Yeah. Everybody else is more or less in the illusion. Yeah. It's somewhere in the modes. Or even liberation, where he help liberate. Devotees, they teach even liberated souls who are into liberation and Brahman and stuff like that. If they are interested. Matthew. I was naked and you've clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came to me. Yeah. And that I like to look at the soul levels. I look at everything on soul levels now. Yeah, where everybody's in prison and the devotees come to you. This is the prison, man. Don't think that. And the Lord's showing, you see, now the prison is getting, like, you're really seeing that this would be people becoming aware they're in a prison. They didn't think, they thought, oh, Maya's okay, maybe we'll live here forever. But look. Mary, what are you getting up so late, Sachi? What is this? I mean, I do this class for you. And you're just coming now. I've already been on for hours. What is this? Come on, man. You got to get with the program. Time for a little clubbing here. What is this? This is my second program and you're just getting up? What the hell? What kind of Maya are you in? You get up earlier now. Get up no later than 6:15. 6 o'clock for you. Punishment. Can you imagine? Look at this, Lalita. She just pops over and says, Hare Krishna, everybody. What do you mean, Hare Krishna, my buttocks? You better get here 6:30. Unless you're working a job. If you're working late or something, that's something different. Hare Krishna coming up here. What is it? It must be 8 o'clock. What time is it? 7:43. My God, it's almost nighttime. Oh, you're 2 hours earlier. Oh, I forgot. I was thinking the same time zone. No, let's see. That's for Amy. So let's see, 7:40, 6:40, 5:40. It's still can
No,
go.
it's 1:43 in Belgium.
Yeah, that's Belgium, but she's in Arizona. I think it's 5:43. Yeah, 5:43. You can get up that time. If you're working late, that's okay. All right. Let's see. When the great leaders of the demons who were being killed one after another, when the great leaders of the demons who were being killed one after another saw the unprecedented exertion of the demigods in fighting, they began to flee, scattering themselves in all directions simply to protect their lives. They hastily fled from their homes, wives, children, animals, and household paraphernalia. Paying no heed to all these, the demons fled. And you know what the Lord likes to show sometimes also. Oops, come on. The Lord likes to show that the mode of goodness is more powerful than ignorance and passion. See, when the demigods do austerities, see, when they do discipline and all that, they become stronger than the illusion. That's why there's some strength there. The demons are strong now because of technology. See, they've leveraged that. You ever heard the word leverage? So that they're using that as leverage to unseat the demigods. And they're, so they're leveraging the technology to use cameras to track and trace everybody, inject people with stuff to control them, and in technologies and all kinds of stuff, bombs, and they have weapons, and see, they're leveraged now, heavily leveraged. So the demons are kind of like they're they're being pushed back in that sense, but they're still trying to push. See, the good people are in the mode of goodness. They see this. They see, hey, this is love. They don't like lies, right? They don't like people lying to them. They don't like people killing people and all that and lying about it. It's kind of sick. It's a really sick thing going on here. So they don't like it and they're pushing back. And the thing is, the demons are more leveraged with technology, so they're winning in that sense. Because generally, there's enough good people enough to push that all back. But because they're leveraged with television, see, telling the vision, they got people to listen. See, they got the masses to listen to their bullshit televisions. Telling the vision, controlling, manipulating, and mainstream media. See, they got leveraged with them. They're leveraging that. A lot of people listen. See? So the bottom line is, if you keep going that way, you'll be destroyed. If you start listening to people who understand the truth and you'll set free, then you'll be freedom. You'll be free and happy, free in God. And you'll overturn this whole thing, even for the demons. You see, the demons, they started to get, converted. They started to realize, what are we doing? Look at this beautiful preaching of Prahlad. Look at the power of it to bring God to this planet. What do you think we're doing here? You don't think this is God coming to the world? This is how you bring God. You talk about him so much so you get really purified. You chant his name in ecstasy so much so he shines his truth through his devotees. And it overcomes the illusion. Who knows? It could bring a manifestation. Nishingadev was a manifestation of Prahlad Maharaj's worship, his intense worship. He was just relentlessly worshiping the transcendental Lord. Okay? Kind of like what we do here. Who knows? A manifestation might come. Prahlad didn't know. He just boom, all we do is we just do sadhu sangha just to the end of our days and see what comes up. See what comes up from this glorifying the Lord like we do. It'll be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, what this brings. What do you think Lord Chaitanya was? He was a manifestation of the devotees preaching. He even commented. He says, I came here because of Haridas's preaching, his chanting. I came here because of Advaita's worship of me. So intense, so ecstatic. Can you imagine what the Lord's going to do now with this kind of worship too? You don't think he's going to do something special? Of course he is. So don't ever give this up, man. Don't give up this worship. If you do, you're giving up your real life. Really? Right? Does this make sense? Why give up your real life? Why give up being a real contribution of bringing God here to this world again? He always saves the day. Well, we are fortunate to be born at this time, to be part of those bringing to God, to the planet, to save the day. It's fun for him. He likes to do it. He likes to bless the world. That's all he is a blessing. Okay? And we're part of that. Okay? We're taking part of blessing of the world, taking part in doing things, acting in a way that gives blessing to the world, blessing and blessing in ecstasy. Yeah. So people who leave this or don't come regularly, you're really missing out, man. You're missing out on what is important in life. Otherwise, nothing's really important, not especially when this is here. Anybody has fortunate to have some faith in this. You're very fortunate. So come regularly, man. Participate and get some dividends of this sacrifice. Don't make it a many lifetime thing for you. Well, I came to Guru Hari's thing a couple of times, and then in your next life, you come a few more times to something, if it's available. So don't be like that. Don't be like where the seeds come, and then you feel great joy being here, and then you go away. So many people like that. Weak. Don't be weak. Here, you want to listen to these words. These words have strength, man. Listen to the words of devotees give us strength. I listen to the words I read the words of devotees. Chant them. Give strength. Like Chila said, I love the words you talk. Thank you. Thank you for your encouragement. I'll speak more clubs. Oops. So the victorious demigods plundered the palace of Hiranyakashipu, the king of the demons, and destroyed everything within it. Then Indra, the king of heaven, arrested my mother, the queen. To be continued. I think I'm going to stop here. I'm going to give my voice a rest, I'm going to, so I can more continuously go through the day. Do another one a little bit later.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you gave some time for us here.
Always.
Yeah. Look at this. So a Brahmana paired her thing. She was able to pair it. So figure out how to pair this. Oh, by the way, everybody, figure out how to pair this. This is a new thing. So it goes on your timeline. So it's time. Stand for this now. Stand up for the truth. There's not, give people some option now. Otherwise, there's no real option for people.
Paradise. What does this mean? Paradise?
Well, that's the thing. You have to ask Lalita or somebody or
Okay.
whoever's doing it.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, don't ask her. Ask Tom. Figure out how to pair this, Tom.
Because Andromeda is on YouTube, so she paired it.
Yeah, she paired it with YouTube. So you can also pair this with Facebook Live, I think. Ask Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa can do it. Can't you just talk all day? Yeah. Well, I can have to spur. I can feel it. Like okay, let's take a look. Otherwise it's puts because this is strong stuff, man. I mean, it's strong on the body.
Yeah.
It could take this for a while. So I'm going to try to modulate it a little bit, moderate it. Got to be a little moderator here. And then a little later, because I would just love to just, but then I just, we'll do it like that. It's probably good in doses anyway. Let's just dose here and dose there. Like medicine, you got to take a dose. They don't give you the whole thing at once. They give you a dose. No dose.
It's better to digest for us as well.
Yeah,
Don't overdose.
yeah. Don't overdose. Has not been very gold today. Have been kicked off. Yeah, you know what you know what I think it is? I think maybe I'm not broadcasting on the paid one. Somehow they might have switched it. Okay, so I got to find that out because I might be broadcasting on the one that's, let's see, what is this default? Let me see if I can see here. I'll check it out. Hare Krishna, everybody. Have a good day, huh? I'll be back soon. Hare Krishna.